Welcome to the Liminal Open Codex. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Liminal Codex. This is Anna, and we are going to be taking a look. We have a lot of stuff that is going on in the astro weather. We just had that full moon in Cancer, which is a very watery sort of emotional moon, allowing a lot of feelings and things that needed to surface to come to the light, expressing a lot of unmet needs or desires, maybe even revealing them to yourself, but not outwardly speaking them to someone else. We also have Chiron that is just gone direct after being in retrograde. And for those of you who don't know, Chiron is the wounded healer. So this is about taking a look at the things that have been healed or that need addressing now. Maybe as Chiron was in retrograde, we've been saying, I will go ahead and take a look at that in any area of your life. These are not sign specific. And the reason for that is because we are Pluto and Aquarius right now, and it's stationed there for the next 30 years. We are a collective now. We are a collective consciousness. You can apply any of these energies to any area of your life, whether it's in relationships, whether it is in business, whether this is in regards to finance. These are simply energies. So take them as they resonate and leave whatever does not. Let's go ahead and dive into the reading, guys. I will call out the signs, of course. Okay. Love. Okay, so we have the number 25, love. Rose quartz. So some of you are being asked to look at what it is that you love, whether it's how you love, whether it is the love that you have for yourself or the love for someone else. All right, let's go ahead and see. Ladies, if you would please. This is the Persephone deck, and I think this is an absolutely gorgeous deck to select for this reading. For those of you who would like a more in-depth personal reading with me, make sure and take a look in the description box down below. There's a link to my Etsy, and I can connect with you there. Also, any of the decks that you see me use here are available online as well. I will be cluing you guys in on something that I'm doing at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. And do keep in mind that energies are always subject to change, as energy is fluid. Okay, guys? It is, after all, energy. Tell me about this love, please. What is this? Is this self-love? And the Queen of Wands. Doing what it is that you feel passionate about. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is someone who nurtures passion, creativity, expression. Look and see where you have fire in your chart. Look and see, and I always tell you guys to take a look at your charts, because they're so vitally important in knowing how this will shape out. What is it that you love to do? What is it that you're passionate about, that you also have heart for? What is it that you feel drawn or compelled to? Okay, I'm seeing someone riding a BMX bike. And then I'm also seeing someone skiing. Okay. Hobbies is really what that's giving me. Hobbies. What kind of hobbies are you interested in? What kind of things do you enjoy? What is it that you love to do in a creative aspect? The 10 of Pentacles. For you, it may be in regards to money. Yeah. I mean, this could be saying, do I really love what it is that I do? Yeah, sure. It's the 10 of Pentacles. It does provide stability. But the 5 of Wands here, there's a lot of conflict, competition with where I'm at. Is this something that I still have love for? Is this something, we're going to see a lot of things that we've paused the closing out in 2025 come to fruition full circle here in 2026. This is kind of a shit or get off the pot time, where it's saying, okay, if you're gonna keep doing the things that you've been doing and not make those changes, then you're going to keep getting what it is that you've always had. And if you're completely fine with that, then this reading is not for you, because I'm seeing right here the Five of Wands. Something is causing you conflict. Something is causing you external conflict. It could be competition. We'll see. Why the Queen of Wands? Why the Queen of Wands, please? Thank you. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I'm getting a desire here to nurture something that is both passionate and... Okay. Well, alright. I feel like there was something that you did nurture that you were very passionate about. That was we have the Three of Swords here. I feel like ultimately you were disappointed in it. This could have been something that you have a lot of emotion for, that you have a lot of love for. Maybe this is asking you to say, I have enough love for myself to start over despite something that I had to close out that didn't work in the past. This could be anything. This could be a relationship that you had with a best friend. This could be a relationship that you had with a business. This could be work. This could be a partner. Okay? I'm not saying anything yet that would indicate a true pair or anything like that, but I will let you know. The Ten of Pentacles. Why the Ten of Pentacles? Why the Ten of Pentacles? Okay. The Queen of Swords. There are a lot of queens here. I'm just going to say. You're nurturing a lot right now. Some of you may be nurturing too much. That's coming to my mind. It may be causing a lot of conflict here, and what the universe is asking right now is that you show yourself a little bit of self-love. Sometimes whenever we get caught up in our passions and the things that we want to nurture, queens nurture. So this is about nurturing intelligence, nurturing passion and creativity, nurturing stability. But it feels like maybe someone has been spreading themselves too thin. The Six of Wands, all in the name of, I can do this. I know that I have the ability to rise above, to conquer whatever this is. And that is great. I feel like, whatever this is that has... I feel like this is ultimately the ebbs and flows, the highs and lows of whatever this has been. I see losses and I see conflict. I see success and victory, and now I see healing, rest, the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. What is the lesson from this? What is the lesson? That you needed to walk away from something, the Eight of Cups, toward your happiness. What was the lesson? For a new beginning, the Ace of Wands. Okay. I feel like whatever this was, monetarily, time, effort, and energy, whatever the case was, it was stable. It was a legacy. This could be family. This could be a job. For some of you, you found a new path, a new passion to explore. You gained information about that, and you took that avenue, that route. I'm seeing that here. The Chariot is underneath the bottom of the deck. Cancerian energy. The Five of Wands. I feel like you needed to fight for this. To follow your heart. To move forward with love. The Knight of Cups is about moving forward with emotion first. If I'm emotional about this, if I have heart for this, then that means so much more than just passion, than coin, than intellect. This is the only cup that I have here. The Five of Wands, I feel like you needed to fight for this, whatever this is that was ultimately healing the Four of Swords here. It could be rest. It could be something that you're saying, okay, I fought my hardest for it. I won. Now I can rest and move forward to what it is that I really want to do. For some of you, this is hitting a milestone. For some of you, it's a goal that you set out to accomplish. It may have been a bit hollow here, though, is kind of what I'm getting. Did you love yourself? Or did you do this with love? Or did you do this for love? whatever it was, the lesson here is to walk away or walk toward the Ten of Cups. The Eight of Cups always walks to the Ten of Cups. It's not to say that there is, again, nothing in these 8 cups, because there's emotion, but it's emotion that's no longer needed. And the Sun being here is telling me that you're moving toward a rebirth and a renewal, toward something that is positive. It makes you happy. And the Ace of Wands, Leo, Sag, and Aries, is telling me that this is a brand new, passionate endeavor. It's like you're picking a new path. You're going with where your passion lies right now. Again, whether this is in career and finance, whether or not this is in relationships, it feels as if something has shifted here and you're moving forward with your heart, when maybe before you were moving forward with what felt safest, what felt most stable. And maybe it was this learning that you can be stable on your own, or that this path that you chose to chase. Here with the Chariot, underneath the bottom of the deck, the Chariot, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups. It allowed you to master your stability of self in a way that I feel like you hadn't before. And it also allowed you to master your emotions. This may have also required a fair bit of preparation and saying, I know what I have to do. I understand the consequences of the decisions that I'm making, but I know that I have to make them. There may be conflict, but after that conflict, after the storm comes the calm. Okay, interesting. I'm seeing swirling clouds, like a storm is rising. Yeah, okay. One more, please. Thank you. If something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. If you're unhappy in your life, change something. It's entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your own life. I feel like some of you got to this point where you were like, I have to take action now. I do. Because if I don't, then I'm going to stay in whatever this is. I don't see the Wheel of Fortune here telling me that this could be something that's cyclical, that has been going on for a period of time, a karmic debt that is now paid off. I feel like this is you saying, I know what is best for me, and I know where I would be happiest, and it's not here. I may not know exactly where I'm going, but I know that where I've been is not where I want to stay. When going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you. You've overcome challenges before. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all that you already have. Yeah. Again, I'm getting this feeling of needing to show yourself some love after going through what appears to be a bit of a difficult time. Maybe there's something here that you didn't see as a victory. But after walking away from it, you say, you know what? This is exactly what I needed in order to move forward. For some of you, it could have been a windfall of money. For some of you, it could have been an inheritance, okay? For some of you, you could have learned of something that allowed you to have more freedom, more flexibility in your life. To choose your own destiny, what it is that truly makes you happy. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, is what I'm hearing. And then, closing time. One last call for alcohol. All right. And then you're moving on toward true stability, mastering your stability and mastering your emotions. And here's the devil underneath as well. Okay. Some of you were connected to something by a tie that you felt like you couldn't. It could be an emotional tie. It could have been a passionate tie. It could have been a tie that was urging you on toward success and more success and more success. But ultimately, it left you drained, and conflict arose because of it. And interpersonal communication or interpersonal relationships. I'm really getting the sense that it's really time for you to rest now. If this is something that is generational, you're overcoming it. If this is something that is been a thorn in your side for quite some time, you're addressing it. And I feel like your focus is shifting from stability toward happiness. Because stability and happiness and emotion will go hand in hand. Remember, the magician has all 4 elements on his table, and he needs to use all of those. The cup, emotion. The wand, passion and creativity. The sword, knowledge and intelligence, wisdom. And then the pentacle, time, effort, and energy, all required. But the most important thing here that Spirit is asking of you is to look within and say, am I giving myself the same kind of love that I'm giving these projects? Or did I have to walk away in order to find what makes me truly happy? Was I living for someone else or for something else? An idea that was outside of me that I thought I wanted, that once acquired would make me happy. But success and money does not always come with happiness attached. Something to keep in mind. We have Leo energy here in the Sun, Leo, Sag, and Aries here in the Ace of Wands. The King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn here in the King of Pentacles. The Chariot is Cancerian energy, and the Devil is Capricorn. For a lot of you, this could have been work. You were committed to whatever this was, whatever you wanted to see flourish and bloom. Okay. That's what I have for you guys. All right. On to the subscriber, the subscriber update. So make sure that you are subscribed, that you like, and that you drop down in the comments what it is that you are wanting to pursue in the new year. It doesn't have to be a New Year's resolution, but I would like to see in the comments what it is that you're taking on. It could be a new project. It could be taking care of yourself. It could be anything, really, honestly. I have a book, The Dark Feminine, The Guide to Manifestation and Shadow Work, Past Life Regression, that is coming out in August. And I will have, in a couple of days, signed copies that I'll be able to hand out. And I will be doing this at the end of the month. But again, this is only for those of you who have subscribed, and let me know in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe, swipe, hype. And guys, if you made it this far, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you guys still being here, and I promise to be around more often. Take care.